Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. As you can see, all the snow is gone. The sun is out. We're still only 30 some degrees, but a little bit breezy too. It's a lot nicer than having the snow. We thought we were going to be moving pigs next week, but as I came out this morning to feed and checked out Tu Luis and Barb, I think it's time to get them going. So you can see Tu Luis right here is really starting to hang on the ground. And when it's going to be down in the teens at night, I really don't want her to have piglets out here in this spot. So she's really starting to sag and fill out, as you can see. Yes, Ryder, we know you are the dad. Barb looks like she's a little bit behind her, not very much though. So we're gonna play it safe, and we are gonna set up an area for them over in the farrowing barn. We'll show you how we prep for winter litters, which is not very hard, but we do have a lot of people ask what we do and why we have piglets in the winter, and we will tell you all about that here as we start to get set up for some winter piglets. All right, guys, here's the general setup. You've seen it many times before, at least for fencing. We've got 2 fences on each pen, decent size area. We obviously don't need to fill wallows this time of year. They're not gonna need those, but we'll walk in here. We gotta get a charge on the fence yet, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll get that once we get the pigs over. But when we come in, our farrowing area is basically the same in the summer and the winter. Summertime, we probably don't need heat lamps, so I guess that's one difference. You want to be careful with heat lamps. You've heard many stories of barns burning. We've got ours wired up tight. I can adjust that up and down if I need to. These are Premier One heat lamps. They actually work a little bit better than the little ones you can get at like Tractor Supply, little metal ones. I like to keep my hay towards the edges, fill any gaps around, and kind of keep an open spot where that heat lamp is. We've got flaps for the winter time. Pigs can come in and out, helps with the wind a lot. And then we've just got a bunch of hay. We left this side blank, no hay, and the mamas will move that hay where they want it. So same thing in each pen. Heat lamp, hay, flaps, a little bar to keep the pigs in for the first couple days. And this is the little creep here where the piglets, I didn't mention that last one, piglets can get up under there and get to that heat lamp. Mama can't get under there. It gives the piglets a safe space to lay and not have to worry about mama getting laid on. We'll put them in there sometimes when we first have the piglets, but a lot of times they just figure it out and go towards the heat. So last thing we gotta do is let's go get some pigs. Here comes Tu Luis. Ryder's in hot pursuit. We may end up just doing 1 pig at a time. Let's see, I gotta hide this bucket so she don't get the bucket. No. Come on, Barb. Here comes Barb. Come this way. Come this way. Perfect. We'll leave Ryder in here for the time being. Let's get these 2 mamas up here. Let's go. Let's go. That's another beautiful thing. We talk about it all the time about moving the pigs, but when you do it often, it makes moves like these not so difficult. So let's head up and get them in. I've got 1 pen open, so we'll take them both in the same pen. And come on, mamas. and then we'll separate them out. Unless it works out better and I get one in one pen. Two Luis is kind of lagging back there. Maybe I can get Barb in the first pen and two Luis in the second. Come on, Barb. We'll run up here. This will be perfect. Come on, Barb. Come on. Come on. Just like it was supposed to work. Here comes two Luis. I think she may be due first. Jamie said they're both kind of due the beginning of next week. So we wanted to get them in here in ample time. I don't want to have, oh, we'll come in and finish pushing that in. Oh, you can't have the whole bucket. You're gonna come over here too, Luis. Come on. Come on, pig. Come on. To Luis. It couldn't just all go perfect, could it? Come on. Come on. She sees the food and is thinking, why do I want to come over there? Come on. You want to go in there? Let's make this easy. We'll just move them through the houses. Come on. You can go in there. We'll see who wants to go over to the other side. I bet you we can get Barb over there. Come here, Barb. Oh yeah. We'll just bring her up to this front fence. Come on. Might as well work smarter, not harder. Over here. Look at this. Barb, come here. Come here. There we go. If two Luis wants that pen, let's just make it easy. Let her have that side. Obviously, Barb doesn't care at all. So we'll let Barb have her piglets over here. All right. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. You can see all of our snow's out gone. We've got a little bit in there. It will take them a minute to figure out these flaps, but they'll head in there and figure that out here shortly. Still got to get them water. Let's go check out two Luis here real quick. This is second litters for both of these pigs. So they've been here, done that at least once already. So here's two Luis. Like I said, I think she'll come first, but every time I think I know what I'm talking about, it usually turns out to be the opposite. So anyway, excited for both of their second litters. We're gonna do our best to catch those on film for you. Talked about why in the winter. Guys, it's not that much harder. In the summertime, you're dealing with heat. It's hard to cool the pigs down. So we don't like to have them directly in the summertime. We try for early spring. Wintertime, we feel it's easier to keep them warm than try to keep them cool. So we just went for the winter time. It didn't seem like a big issue for us as long as you can keep them warm, and we've been able to do that pretty good. So there's one last thing we got to do, and that's back there. Ryder's not happy. You see him running on the other side there. We can't ever have one pig by itself. I know it's different here in the farrowing barn. They're pigs by themselves. They're next to each other, and then they have their piglets, and they're just fine. So we're gonna go get a buddy for Ryder. Let's go get him. All right, as normal, that went well. Big thanks to Brooke, my pig mover helper. This is Corey. This is actually Ryder's son, and you can see there's never an issue when you bring a younger pig in with an older pig. The reason we're bringing in Corey, one, he's a barrow, so he makes a good companion. They're not gonna fight. And the other one, we're not ready to have more females get bred yet. So that's why it's nice to have a barrow around your farm. They can be moved in with any pig and not have issues. So this is the first time. We normally sell a bunch of all of our barrows for meat, and eventually Corey will be going to the meat pen. But it's nice to have a companion pig. I didn't want to move another boar in here with Ryder. Didn't want any fighting. So being able to have a barrow on the farm is a very nice thing to have. So anyway, we've got him moved. That way Ryder is not by himself. We will move some more females in here probably shortly. We got to determine when we want piglets this spring and who we want to move in here with Ryder. And the other reason we're not ready to move females into other pens, so we don't want to have just sporadic litters 2 weeks, 3 weeks apart. We kind of like to time them so they're all together. So that is what we will do. So let's run back up here and just see how the two pregnant sows are doing, see if they figured out how to get in the houses yet, and then we'll wrap this video up. Alrighty, here's our two mamas, Barb and two Luis. Put down in the comments what day you think we're gonna have piglets. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can't remember the exact due date, but it is sometime next week. So put down in the comments what day you think it's gonna be and who do you think is gonna be first. You can see they're both sagging, starting to fill out with milk. Let's see if we can get them. I think Barb was inside. Let's see if we can get them to come inside. Come here, Barb. Come on, pig. Come on. Come on. That's almost too nice. They don't wanna come inside. Come on. Let's see if I can get her. Come on, Barb. Come on, pig. Come on, pig. Come on. You can come in through there. There you go. Good job. This is another nice thing about having them in the farrowing barn. When we're out in pens, we don't get to spend a ton of time with them because there's a lot of pigs vying for our attention. And so when they come into the farrowing barn and they have their piglets, we get to spend more time with them individually, which is nice. So I do like that about the barn too. Nice that she's figured out. Like I said, they've both been in here, but sometimes those flaps scare them a little bit. Let's see if we can get two Luis to come in with us. Two Luis. Two Luis. Come on, pig. She's too busy. We'll go out with her. She's too busy eating the grass. It's not a ton, but they'll take what they can get. So anyway, guys, that is done. I thought we had some more time, and we probably do, but like I said, we went out this morning and I checked them out, and I was thinking we do not want to have pigs out in those little barns with those other pigs when it's 18, 19 degrees out. So glad we were able to get them up here. We've got a buddy in with Ryder until we decide which female's gonna go in with him. And mamas are getting ready for piglets. So stay tuned. We will do our best to catch these upcoming litters. Appreciate you guys following along as always. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you on the next video.